Alrighty then, so we are graphing, and I'm going to go ahead and graph my line first. I've got my y-intercept up here at 4. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Make my y-intercept over here at 4, and then I go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. And I've got my nice little line here. There we go. And then I need to figure out my other one. For my other one, I can make a little table. X and Y, I'll go -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. I'm plugging in 0 first, I get -4. When I plug in 1, I get -3. And when I plug in 2, I get 0. So we'll go ahead and graph that. I'm going to graph it blue just because I can. And my points need to be right here, and right here. So that would be our nice looking graph there. So here's a nice little intersection point. I would have to make my graph quite a bit bigger to see where it intersects up there. All right, now we're going to go ahead and look at 22, and we've got a bunch of graphs going on here. So let's see, we'll graph our first one in this color. I've got my down at my -3 in the y direction, that is the y-intercept there. And I've got my slope. I'm going to go ahead and graph this one in a lovely brown. So here's my y-intercept. I've got my points going that way. So we've got that. And I need y equals -3, which puts us right here. Now I need to make this a little bit bigger because I need to figure out a much better, more accurate graph here because I'm asked to find the area of the shape connected by all of this stuff here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for here, and my height here is equal to 3. So for finding the area, I would have to have 1/2 of 6 times 3, which puts us at 9. Now for the perimeter, that's a little bit different. For the perimeter, I have 6 on the bottom for sure, but what I need is this length here. So what I can do is I can make a nice little right triangle there, count this at 3 and this at 3. So if I have 3 squared plus 3 squared is equal to c squared, I end up getting that c squared is equal to 18. And when I square root that, I get 3 root 2. Now I'm going to get exactly the same thing on this side here. How nice is that? And so I want to add 3 root 2 plus 3 root 2. So the exact answer would be 6 plus 6 root 2. And I can leave that just like that, or I can plug that in my calculator and get a decimal approximation. Let's go ahead now and move to finding the area of this bad boy here. So for this guy here, I need to change colors. I gotta get some good colors here. All right, let's do pink. Finding the area of the shaded region, the first thing that I really need to do is find out the area of the whole thing, and it is a trapezoid because I've got this nice little parallel going on here. So for the trapezoid, I have, what do I have? Ooh, that was turning a little bit crazy on there. So I have the height is 10, and I need to figure out the two base sides together. So I have 1/2 of 10 times 15 plus, this is 5, and 4 is 9, plus 3 is 12. So I have 5 times 27. What is 5 times 27? Something. 35. 135? So 135 is my trapezoid. Now what I need to do is subtract out the things that I don't have. There's really very little way that I can find out what this value is or what that value is. In fact, I would have to know more information to be able to do that. But what I can figure out is what this value is. That's 8. So I'm going to subtract an 8. And then I also can figure out this value. I have the base already. I really just need the height. And this height is equal to 10, the whole thing, minus 2. So that's equal to 8. So this triangle is 1/2 of 15 times 8. So 4 times 15 is 60. So as long as I subtract all of that, we're good to go. And I get, what, 67 for the area of that shape. Hopefully you were able to follow along. If not, go ahead and rewind and watch it again. All right, we've got one more little guy to go. We've got a little reflection going on here. And, oh, I can't even get rid of that. Oh, well, all right. So let's go ahead and start with this point here. This point here is 1.5 away. So 1.5 away puts us right here. This point here is 2 away, so that puts us right here. This one here is 1, 2, 3 away, 1, 2, 3 diagonally away. So let's go ahead and look at my connections here. First of all, I've got to connect those and connect those, and then we'll continue. So this one here, it takes a little jog here and a jog 2 over. And this one here takes a little jog here. So we've got that little spot, and I connect them. Oh, look at that. That is looking good. And that is it.